Christmas time has arrived, and along with the normal festivities, a special treat has been organised for the people of Newcastle. A lucky few will get to party in style, as the events group Best Parties Ever have arranged an exclusive masquerade ball in the heart of the city. Responsible for the success of the ball, Daniel Gardner has been trusted to organise this event since early 2014.
I've wanted to work in events for a long time. I've done music festivals, I've done some work with Oxfam, just smaller events here there. Saw the position come up for Best Parties, so decided that something I want to do, so I'm going to do it. See how far we get.
So yeah, there's the pythons are the ones on the pallet. Need to just be run.
That's going to cost you beer.
all right then. We thought the crane was coming today, but the crane's coming tomorrow. So the roof of the actual marquee and the main structure itself, they can build the frames today, but they can't actually pull them up. So they're going to pull up the frames tomorrow after they've done all the build later today. So that should all be ready. The crane should arrive tomorrow. We've got half the crane here, just haven't got the rest of it.
Always problems.
Always problems. With the electricity and bits, we've sorted
The electricity has gone down, which means the builders can't continue working.
Give me the key to
Dan
the
is on the
electric,
phone to his manager explaining the
'cause it's in box on
situation.
the wall. So are we okay to be able to use that from tonight? Because we've got power on from the 21st on the plan. For him to be able to do this drilling.
Day two, we've got all of the structure up now. As I say, we've got the roof on. Gable ends are both up. We've got the smoking shelters and the entrances both on. The roofs haven't gone on them yet because they're going to go on tomorrow after we've got bits like the toilets in because they're a bit larger, rather than putting them up and having to take them back down and messing about. Got in the half of the mez. Had a few problems with it. With the one of the machines broke down halfway through, but they improvised and got an electric version working. So they've got half of it up now. So we should be able to finish that tomorrow morning. But yeah, it's gone well. So hopefully tomorrow midday, just after midday, we should be finished. There's many worst case scenarios we could have in here. Hopefully we won't have any of them, but bits like fire, obviously because we're on a scaffold, if part of the scaffold starts going down, I don't want to think of any of them. Same with the mez as well, that could also come down, but hopefully none of that will happen.
Guests are starting to arrive and the marquee is filling up. The problems have already started for Dan.
Hello.
It's still freaking out because our wristband's too tight. Would I be able to cut it off and give it a different
Yes, yeah, of course. Where is she? Was it your one? Yeah, that's fine. Do you need to cut, do you want a new one on there, yeah? There you go. That's all right, I'll grab you another one. Can we just make sure that when we're tightening wristbands, they don't go on too tight? I've just had a lady who wants a different one because of how tight it is, that's all. Can send that traffic.
Is it when the jail put them on too tight?
Yeah, and they haven't realised that they can't loosen them. So they're putting them on too tight and going, so I've had to cut a few of them off and put another one on.
And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me.
With the guests at their table and the performance is finally underway, everyone seems happy. Dan finally gets a moment to himself.
Unfortunately, we actually got caught in the 2013 theme of Rio Carnival.
There seems to be a mix-up with the serving times. Dan has had to meet with the service managers as the main course has gone out late.
I make mine 7:55. They're also still on. They should have finished by now.
After a short wait, the food is finally on its way. Dan is quickly faced with another problem to deal with.
Just have a look.
Some of the guests are complaining that they can smell smoke. Dan goes to investigate.
Should be.
One of the heaters is split in two, causing a backdraft of smoke into the marquee.
Will you reach up round the top? What's it like up there?
Just fucking slow, it's that. A few teething problems. One of the heaters started pouring smoke out. Fucking into the thing. Was like, what's going on? Killing myself, but I'm enjoying it. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Good laugh. Everyone seems to be enjoying it. We've had no complaints. We had one person who said they should have had another person on their table. It turns out they hadn't actually paid for that person anyway. So we said, that's fine, we've got space anyway. But we let them in, we got them just to pay on their card that night, on the night, so it's fine.
The Dodgems till has gone down. Dan's got to fix it quickly before the bumper car enthusiasts lose interest. Thankfully, Dan is on hand to solve the problem with the till. And after waiting patiently, the guests get their turn.
Alcohol is probably the main problem that we're going to have with, especially being up north. Guys from Newcastle obviously like to drink. Mark Quinn is our head of security. He basically comes in with some of his extra guys who man the venue, make sure that obviously people don't get out of hand.
Drinks start to kick in now, so normally this time, like the last couple of hours, fun will start.
Head of security, Mark has had to leave front of house to stop the ladies dancing on the tables. Mark calls for backup, but there's no chance of taming these wild movers. The bouncers have got more than they bargained for.
The meal has been fabulous, the acrobats have been brilliant, and we are really enjoying ourselves.
It's been great.
Like, it was meant like.
Thank you so much for having us.
Because you hear about it on the video and then you get here and you don't realise how good it is when you get here.
We're all friends of Daniel and we're very proud of him organising this event tonight. He's done a smashing job.
Cold and tired and I'm all alone. Show me the way to go. Oh.
I'd like to come back and carry on, do more venues and do more Christmases. It's a lot of work. It's not particularly the industry I saw myself going into in events, the side of events I wanted to go into. I was looking at obviously at music, as I've said before, but I've enjoyed it so far. Ask me that in 2 weeks, it might be completely different, but I've enjoyed it so far. I'd love to do a big venue, something with the size of Milton Keynes, 1,100 people a night. It'd be a huge venue. Billericay, 1,020 people a night. They're huge venues, and it'd be great to just get in there and have a venue that big, and yeah, just to put that down to say you've done it.
Did you enjoy it?
It's been.
You alright? See you in a minute. Yeah. You take a minute, you go lie down. Good lad. Off you go. Off you go.